The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield, and it'd be a first down.
He didn't get there, Chris. He picked up some great yards, but it's not enough. This defense plays soundly and gets the turnover on downs.
Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. They strike first here in this national championship game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Hebe keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Ross. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hand it off for a draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Down he goes. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner to be brought down. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And he spoons around the defender to earn a few extra yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Galloway. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Morris. That's the first down and more. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pump over the middle. It's Ross. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing there. There's still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. But that moves the ball into plus territory, trying to be aggressive here and win the game before overtime.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You got a quarterback that makes good reads, can throw the football well. Why go into overtime? Take some chances here and try to win it in regulation.
Delayed handoff. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And the point after is good. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Back in motion now. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, man, Chris, you just know this offense is going to be working on the scramble drills all week after this one. 3rd and goal, someone has to break open or make a block for the quarterback if he decides to take it in himself. Instead, we got a 4th down and goal decision to be made here by the coach.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a 3rd overtime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a 3rd overtime. Basically dueling 2-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. No, he stops short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there.